So tablets are great devices to watch movies, browse the web, and play games. Sometimes you just want a tablet to get the job done without breaking the bank. A lot of people don't want to spend $500 to up to over $1,000 for a tablet. Most people have computers already. Sometimes people just want a tablet to do tablet things, no more, no less. So I have the new Doogee T30S 11-inch tablet for review. So let's go to the unboxing and let me give you my thoughts about it. Sit back, relax, and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. All right, guys, so here it is. This is going to be the Doogee T30S. So let's go to and unbox it and see what it's all about. So we're going to open up the box. As y'all guys see, the box look nice. And let's get it out of the box. Take it off the package. You do have the tablet itself. Nice solid weight. And once you take it out of the box, undo the cover here. You have your user manual. Okay. And you have a SIM ejection tool, right? Which is nice. And you do have a different slot here, which look like it houses a few little things here. You have a charging brick, right? European charger. So I'm in the United States, so I can't use that charger. And it does come with USB-A to USB-C. Just so you know, let's go to and take a look at the device itself. Taking it out of package, you got a pre-installed screen protector here. All right, so it looked like it has a pre-installed screen protector. Let's take that off. Yes, so it does have a pre-installed screen protector, which is really nice. It's a nice little tablet. Let's flip it over, look at the back. You do have all your stuff here. I always like to take these off. I don't know why they put these on, but okay, so I took off the sticker and let's look at the back here. Okay, nice little two-tone back, different colors there. You have a huge camera module here, right, with a flash, and look like you got a dual camera setup here. You got pogo pins at the bottom, and let's go on and look at the sides here. You have your power button, also with the volume up and down. You have a USB-C slot at the bottom, along with look like dual speakers here at the bottom, a headphone jack, and you have a slot here for look like you may have SD card support here. So you're gonna have SD card support. Boom. Take this off. All right, so you have SD card support along with SIM slot support here, right? Look like you got a SIM slot and the SD card, which is nice. So I can put in a data SIM if I need to have, stuff all on the go. All right, look like you got speakers here at the top and speakers at the bottom. All right, let's go here. Let's go on to power this sucker on. So the Doogee T30S is 11-inch tablet with a resolution of 1920 by 1200. It is a IPS display at 60 Hertz. It's running the Unisoc T606 processor with 6 gigs of RAM that can be expanded up to 16 gigs of RAM using RAM Plus. Now it have 256 gigs of storage, SD card support, dual SIM support, which is really nice. Now powering this tablet, you got an 8580 milliamp battery. Now they got some cameras here. On the rear, you got a 13 megapixel camera, and in the front, you got an 8 megapixel camera. Now, as far as the video, the T30S can shoot up to 1080p, 30 frames per second. Now, this tablet comes in 3 colors. You have a blue color, gray color, and a black color. Now, the T30S is running Android 13 to boot. With a clean bill of Android. And the price for this tablet comes in at about $219 on the Doogee's website and about $160 on Amazon. I will leave both links down in the description below. All right, guys, so we all in. All right, so this is going to be your home screen here. on the tablet. So listen, you got to remember that this is going to be a very inexpensive tablet, just so you know. And the good thing about this tablet that it's multifunctional. It does have a dock that I believe you can purchase, just so you know. Okay, you do have almost a clean bill of Android here. When you go into it, you can go. Let's see if we can get it to dark theme. So with that all said, now I'm in dark mode here, just so you know. Now, when you're looking at the screen here, it's okay, right? When you kind of turn around, the visibility is okay, you know. And let's go to turn off the auto rotation, and let's turn off auto brightness, because I don't want it to be flickering back and forth, back and forth. I wanted to kind of stay on something that's bright enough, right? And go from there. Right now it's updated to December 5th, 2023. Now this is a tablet that I believe came out a few months ago. I just got it for review. But let's see if we can update this thing, man. Let's see if it has some updates. Okay, no. So right now it's telling me I'm up to date. Android 13. December 5th, 2023 security patches. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and do a gaming test with this tablet. I'm going to show you one of my benchmark games and one of the high-end games. Also, I'm going to show you guys some Geekbench scores and some 3D Mark scores. But let's go ahead and play some games. Let's play some Dead Trigger 2 and let y'all guys see the gaming performance using a benchmark game that I use all the time. Now, this is a medium to high-end game. So just so you know. Now, playing Dead Trigger 2 has been a very good experience overall. Now, this is a game that I always set as a benchmark because you got multiple aliens and multiple guys on the screen. You got a lot of graphics going on here. You have a lot of stuff going on this scene. So it's definitely a very intense graphic scene, and it's very intense fighting, without a doubt, just so you know. And I always say that I always use Dead Trigger 2 as a benchmark for, mid-range to upper mid-range tablets and phones. And this is no exception here. Now, this is going to be an extremely high-end game, kind of on the same level of Genshin Impact. But I like to play this game. It has a lot of graphics, a lot of fast moving stuff goes on the screen and stuff like that. So just so you know, it's very graphic intense. And let's see here. All right, so this is where we start getting some of the hiccups and stuttering. As you saw that the gun kind of slowed down a little bit. As you can see, look at the frames per second. The gun kind of slowing down a little bit, and it's supposed to go fast, but unfortunately it doesn't go fast. Look at that. So we are seeing a little bit of drop frames here, with this game here. Now, the 4 quad speakers on here is extremely good, exceptionally good when it comes down to the sound quality, just so you know. Dead Trigger 2 played pretty well. Modern Combat 5 was kind of a hit miss on that. Let's go to look at some Geekbench 6 scores. You got single core scores 372, multi-core scores 1265. So that is Geekbench 6, right? And let's go to look at, and I ran 3D Mark. Okay, when I ran 3D Mark, the score came up to 421 with 2.53 frames per second. And I saw that you feel that with a higher end game like Modern Combat that I just played. So playing Modern Combat, you feel that you got about less than 10 frames per second with some of the action scenes. So yes, it's definitely on the lower end when it comes down to playing games. But yeah, I mean, this tells it all right here. We looking at the benchmark score, 2.53. So is this a light gaming tablet? Yes, you can play light to medium games. You play Dead Trigger 2 with no problem. But when you get into higher end games like Mortal Kombat, Genshin Impact, you can kind of forget about it with this tablet. So that is my thoughts of the gaming performance with the Doogee tablet. All right, guys, so this is the rear camera of the tablet. Kind of give you guys some samples here on how the video look and how the audio quality look. If you wanted to ever use this tablet as, you know, a video recorder or something like that, here is the sample here, and this is how it's going to sound, and this is how it's going to look. This is going to be 1080p 30 frames per second. All right, so this is the front camera of the tablet, and my studio is well lit. This, so you know, I'm shooting this at 720 at 30 frames per second, which is the highest it goes. You be the judge for yourself when looking at this image quality. And once I move it to the light, just a little more to the light, you get to see it. It's a little better. And I'm panning around. I mean, for maybe a Zoom calls and stuff like that, this made me pretty good. Just so you know. So I'm moving around here and in the studio, just so y'all guys can see. But yeah, kind of panning in and out there, so y'all guys can see. This is going to be the audio and the video of the Doogee tablet. So one of the things I wanted to check is see if this device does have L1 support. And looking at the DRM information, it does have wideband L1 support here, just so you know. All right, so let me go to the finish giving you guys my pros and cons about this, right? So you know, for under $200, you got a device that does have wideband L1 support, just so you know. You know, using that mid-range processor in it, you do get a nice smooth experience overall. Now, it does not have 120 hertz or 90 hertz as far as that, just so you know. But you get an overall smooth experience for the price. All right, but the only downfall here, and the only con that I would have with this tablet at this time, is that it's running Android 13, knowing that we are maybe 2 months out from Android 15. Hopefully we will get updates here with this tablet, but as of now, we have 2023 security patches and Android 13. This is Hector Tech Preacher. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the Doogee T30S in all its glory. See you guys on the next video. Peace.